Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Well, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. It is official. The snow is falling. We're here back on West Street for a wonderful Christmas parade put off by the incredible Kinsmen.
Yep. And as people will already notice, it's a little bit different this year. We have the first daytime Christmas parade in quite a number of years. We're going to talk to Linda Chason from the city here shortly, and maybe she'll be able to tell us when the last daytime parade was, but I don't really remember.
It was before my time. I've been living in this area now for 5 years, and Dustin, this is our fourth. I'm Krista Norman. Dustin Parsons will be your host for the Santa Claus parade today.
That's important. That is an important detail. I'm glad you mentioned that.
That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
I'm the sidekick.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey, Gian, how's it going? Oh, man. Guys, we're just a few moments away from the parade that'll be coming down West Street. We're set up here at the end of West Street. Slightly different setup. We have a new sponsor who've helped us out. It's Access Scaffolding, and they've put together this stage here for us right on West Street. So convenient.
I feel very secure. I feel very solid here this year. And we've got lots of passersby that are filling up the streets as we speak. And we're excited to see those first floats head down. Started up on University Avenue, down to O'Connell Drive, a little trip down West Valley Road, and then they're going to head down West Street, where we are located, just across from City Hall.
There we are. And it's cool. I like at the daytime now today, we'll be able to see all the people kind of walking around and behind us and probably making funny faces at us and all that stuff, which is awesome.
That's quite all right.
Yeah, and just a couple updates, I guess. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people were trying to make their way into the city this morning for the parade from all over the region. And now, sadly, there's a transport truck that's jackknifed on the highway by the river. So I think all the lanes on the highway right now are blocked.
Oh, wow.
So if you're watching this broadcast and you're thinking about coming down the highway, unfortunately, you might just want to keep watching this broadcast.
And I guess for those who were thinking of coming down, please stay safe, stay at home, and enjoy the parade on Rogers.
Exactly. That's why we do this. This is the safest and warmest way to watch the parade today. It's right here on Rogers.
Absolutely. We've got a couple people helping today. We have Kevin, who is going to be our street correspondent, out chatting with folks throughout the morning. We have Robert, who's providing some wonderful ASL services here this morning as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Robert Azevedo. And then behind the scenes, what you guys don't see is a swarm of Rogers TV crew who come together from around the island to make this broadcast happen. So fun. Gian, what do you got over there, buddy? I think we've got the master list coming through now.
Fabulous. Let's see. Oh, this looks like a fine lineup.
Look at that. That is, is that two of the same?
Look at this.
Lovely.
Ask and you shall receive.
Wow, look at that.
All right, so looks like we're going to be here for a while this morning. We're up to 42 floats. There's always a few additions later in the morning, so we'll see how many we actually get come through today. Yeah,
well, this is the thing, right? Because a lot of people register in advance, but really you can just show up there on the morning of the parade and they'll let you in. So
my daughter and her friends were contemplating an addition this morning. I'm not sure what they were dreaming up, but they thought it would be a lot of fun to just hop in on the parade.
So are they doing it?
No.
Okay. They could come up with the dreams, but really Mom would have to put that together.
I vetoed that. We are. They might need a little parental supervision for something like that, and I am otherwise committed here today. So
Mom's got stuff on the go.
Maybe next year. And I mean, this is the time of year for children. I mean, you want to make all their dreams come true for sure. I have two of my own. I know you have a new addition this year.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and so again, just a shout out to my wife was really trying to get our family down here from Pasadena for this broadcast, and so instead now she gets to probably spend the next 4 or 5 hours in her car pumping breast milk somewhere on the highway with 2 children. So sorry, babe, but thanks for trying. And yes, it's going to be a lovely Christmas with 2 kids now, a 5-year-old, and I guess we'll have a 2-month-old at Christmas time.
That's very
What's
exciting.
That like?
What's that? Well, mine are older now. I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, the mornings are a little later, which is lovely. The 5-year-old in your household, I'm sure, is going to be up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
But there's just something special about spending Christmas with children.
Yeah.
And that magic. You know, we still have magic in our home, and we still have the elves that come visit every night and move around and keep an eye, especially on the 16-year-old.
Right.
It's very important that we keep an eye on him.
Yeah, because the elves serve a special role in this time of year, don't they? To help moderate behavior and, you know.
They absolutely do. You know, we didn't have that treat when we were a kid, and I'm sure some parents don't love it, but it's certainly helpful.
Yeah.
Oh!
Krista, we've got the first float. We've got the first float. This is the noisiest float of all.
Let's see if he does this. Do they have horns on this?
You got a horn on that?
No.
Come on, bud. Come on.
He's busy at work.
Oh.
He's keeping the streets safe and clear here this morning, so it's good that he wasn't looking at us then.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So the flyer has gone by. They've plowed the parade route, and the second time this morning, it is absolutely dumping snow here today, which is kind of what you want to see on a Christmas parade.
It's quite magical. You know, a little greasy getting here on the roads this morning, so please drive safely, or if you can, walk. This is very accessible for most of the central part of the city, so be careful getting to access the parade, but there's room for all.
Yeah. Or just stay where you're at. We'll come where you're to.
Yep.
Right here, live on Rogers TV. And I can't help but Robert over there. Robert Esfeto. Man, we've got to try to slow down our talking, I think, because he's. I have to be mindful, you know, with the Newfie fast talk sometimes.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment. We'll pause.
Yeah.
Robert, would that be helpful for you?
Yeah. Well, we don't. Okay, we don't want to talk. He says if we talk too slow, his hands will get cold.
We're thinking of you.
Oh,
Robert, the ASL interpreter for the Taylor Swift concerts.
Whoa.
Fabulous. Maybe you could pull out a little something like she does. She's gone viral. So certainly a wonderful role that you're playing here today. So
I didn't see that, but I'm going to have to look into it.
You'll have to look that up. Yes, for sure. So it looks like we've got in our order of floats today, the first to come through will be the fire department, and they've been doing some ongoing toy collection. They'll be doing that here again today, so that'll be the first up here this morning. So we're excited to see that. And then, like I said, it looks like we've got up to 40 floats in line for this morning.
Yeah, and I see some fun names here. I think we're going to be in for some cool stuff. You know, I had a chance to interview the Kinsmen Club recently, who put off this parade, of course, each year for the last number of years, and do a fantastic job. And so they said they're excited about this daytime parade because they think it's going to raise the bar a little bit. They said, you know, the lights are obviously really cool, but maybe some people lean too much on the lights, and so in a daytime parade they're hoping that, you know, people get a little bit more creative, and it makes it a little bit more of a challenge, I guess, to come up with a really cool float, because of course there is going to be a best overall float, a best commercial float, I think, as well. There's some competition aspect to this, and people take it very seriously year after year.
They do, and they keep upping their game.
Yes.
So this is going to be a different challenge this year. We're going to see a lot of creativity, as Dustin said, and it's going to be exciting to see all the young children out. I know an evening event is always wonderful, and the lights are magical, but young children do tend to go to bed quite early. So the early morning is going to work. And I believe we've got a special guest here this morning to say hello.
Yep, absolutely. I think it's time to speak with one of our friends from the city of Corner Brook. Let's get her on up here. Well, we cut to this beautiful shot of West Street filled with snow and happy children. A beautiful winter day here in Corner Brook. And in the shot here, we see the iconic Seven Seas restaurant, which after many, many years for sale has found a new owner and will soon be developed, as you can see there. Now opportunities for lease. Cool to see West Street ever changing and growing. Okay, now we have here with us from the city of Corner Brook, as per tradition, Miss Linda Chason. Linda, thank you for coming down. Shake my cold hand.
Shake your gloved hand, you mean?
Yeah, shake my gloved hand.
Oh, it's so great to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much.
It's so nice, isn't it, here to have a daytime parade? Of course, the nighttime parade was excellent, but there's a different vibe here today, isn't there?
There is a different vibe, and you can actually feel it, and I guess the weather is actually helping out also.
Yeah.
But it's not very often we see a snowplow coming down before the parade and cleaning the streets, which is all awesome. And safety is first and foremost in all our things we do here at the city, and it certainly is looking like a safe morning.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's cool to see. Also, we were talking a little bit beforehand about, at nighttime, it's a little trickier to run these parades. We've got kids kind of darting out of the darkness everywhere, and for Bay of Islands Search and Rescue, who are such a critical part of this operation, I think it's a little easier to manage in the daytime, right?
And everybody's so excited, and in the whether it's dark or light, everybody's excited, and you can't expect the children or the adults not to show their excitement, and the excitement comes out in, I'm going to dart over there, or I'm going here, or I'm going somewhere else, right?
Yeah, that's how I am too. When I get excited, I just start running around like crazy.
I'll hold on to them today.
And of course, we're basically here in front of City Hall, which we can see in the shot here now, and we can see the crowds gathering, and this is probably one of the best places in the city, I would say, to watch the parade, right?
Absolutely, and you see people coming with their coffee and coming with hot chocolate, and the children are just squealing over there, so they are anxiously waiting for not only Santa, they're anxiously waiting for the parade.
Yeah, and have you had a chance to, we interviewed the Kinsmen last week, and they gave us a little glimpse into some of the things that are different this year, but apparently Santa's got a new ride.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard this news or not, but they're pretty excited to be revealing a new sleigh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Santa gets a new sleigh for the daytime.
Yeah, absolutely. Santa got some new reindeer for the parade a few years ago.
He did?
Yeah, real nice shiny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, I'm excited to see what they put forward today. But, of course, a shout-out to the Corner Brook Kinsmen Club, who worked so hard on putting this parade together.
And all the people who gave up their time, the volunteers to put together the float, that doesn't come with the snap of a finger. That comes with a lot of thinking and a lot of hard work after hours, especially our workers. And kudos to our city workers who are certainly have the barriers out today, the pylons and everything out, trying to make this a successful parade.
Absolutely. Actually, it's a very busy day in Corner Brook, right? And this is one cool thing about the daytime parade is people can really make a full day of it. And so I know there's people who have come in from out of town who are going to take in this parade today. They're going to go get a nice supper, and then they're going to go watch the Royals play up at the Civic Center tonight. I think there's a big hockey game.
Big craft fair this morning too. So when our children were younger, that's what we used to do. We'd get up in the morning, go to parade, have friends in, go to lunch, and then in the afternoon we just spend family time together.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, it is. It just feels like the kickoff to Christmas now, doesn't it?
I'm excited, and this is Christmas for me.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Santa Claus parade.
Yeah, well, as I sit here in this cold and see the snow and your Santa Claus hat on, I'm feeling so festive right now, Linda. You don't even know how festive I'm feeling. And but I was talking to Krista earlier. I don't know if you can help us maybe recall at all when the last time we had a daytime parade was. I know it was quite a while ago.
2012.
Was it 2012?
Yeah, my husband just looked it up.
Did he?
It's 2012, so it's 12 years. Because you thought it was probably closer to 20, so it's 12 years. Yeah.
Yeah, because when we asked the Kinsmen, they said, well, I think they maybe the Kinsmen did it once, but I know the Lions Club used to
do it.
prefer the daytime parade. So, but I think why not just mix it up? Why do the same thing every year?
I think everything should be mixed up, because if not, we become bored. It sort of comes to be a little bit like we expected at the evening, but now it's daytime, and let's see how this works out.
Yeah.
Let's see the comments onto it.
Absolutely. And listen, it's never the same, right? Like, these guys are always tweaking it. Even one year they did it backwards. They're like, why don't we just do the route backwards just to mix it up, right? So absolutely. Now, Linda, I think we're going to get ready to start greeting some floats. Is there any other holiday wish you wanted to give to the people of Corner Brook and beyond?
Just to Rogers for always covering this. I see we have an interpreter interpreter here today, which is fantastic for anybody watching TV. To all our people at home who can't get out today, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and to everybody in the city, thank you very much for all your support, and have a great holiday.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Linda, for these holiday greetings. We're going to get Krista Norman back up here and announce this parade.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dustin.
There's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids here that are actually playing out in the parade. As Dustin and Linda just mentioned, this is the best place probably to come down and enjoy the Christmas parade. And I have a couple of girls here who wanted to say hi right quick, but they're over there playing right now in the snow. So it's a great place to come down for the kids to get out and play. It's my favorite place to come every year when I come down for the Santa Claus parade, because we got the City Hall behind us and all of that property there that has all of that large amount of snow. But here we are. We've got one right here. Come say hi. Say hi.
Hi,
And what's your name?
Clara.
Hi, Clara. Are you excited for the parade?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited to see Santa at the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to ask you a question now. If we're talking about Santa Claus. What do you think if Santa Claus had a pet doggy? What would he name that doggy?
Snowflake.
Snowflake. Oh, I like Snowflake. So he'd probably be a little white doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another one for you, Mrs. Claus. You know who Mrs. Claus is? What do you think Mrs. Claus's first name might be?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Mrs. Claus's first name. Or how about this one? Do you like Christmas cookies?
Yes.
What's your favorite Christmas cookie?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think chocolate chip's one of my favorites. Do you like chocolate chip?
Yes.
Yeah? Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Claire. We have another one here that wants to come say hi as well. Come say hi. And your name is?
Gracie.
Hi, Gracie. So I'm going to ask you some of the same questions, so we'll see if you can come up with an answer for me here. Thinking about Santa Claus, if he had a pet doggy, what do you think Santa would name his doggy?
Candy cane.
Candy cane. I like candy cane. So Snowflake and candy cane. What about your favorite Christmas cookie? Do you have a favorite Christmas cookie?
Sugar cookies.
Yes, sugar cookies are my favorite as well. I love sugar cookies. And you know who Mrs. Claus is, right? Do you think she has a first name? And what do you think it is?
I don't know.
You don't know. I think this might be the one that stumps the kids this morning, trying to come up with a first name for Mrs. Claus. But Gracie, thank you so much for having a chat with me. And folks, it's a great day. Get down if you can, but do so safely. I'm going to head it back to Dustin and Krista.
Wow. Wonderful.
Good job, girls.
Absolutely awesome. All right. Okay, guys, when we're back here from the Access Scaffolding Soundstage at the end of West Street here, and thanks to Kevin there, delivering the hard-hitting questions, holiday questions to the children of Corner Brook.
Some tough ones here this morning.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think Miss Claus's first name should be or would be? What's like the first you picture Miss Claus? What comes to mind?
I'm thinking it has to be like Carol or something like that.
Oh, man, you're good.
Well, I tell you,
You're good.
We need to start scripting some shows.
Yeah. Wow. Carol. Of course, that
Carol.
makes so much sense. Or
Yeah.
maybe like Joy.
Joy, absolutely. Gloria.
Gloria.
Maybe, you know. All in
Poinsettia.
season. Poinsettia.
Poinsettia Claus.
Yeah. I like it.
It's fun. It's fun to think about, right? But that is definitely a hard question to be out there asking 5-year-olds. But yeah, cookies.
Favorite cookie, though? What would your favorite cookie be?
My favorite cookie at the holiday season, I just like a straight up shortbread, you know, or like a
Ooh.
peanut butter cookie, or just one of those ones that just melts in your mouth when you
Yep.
put it in there. That's what reminds me of Christmas time.
There's so many good ones out
Yeah.
there, though.
Yeah.
I think mine would have to be like the traditional snowball, like the Newfoundland snowball.
Yeah.
We get 2 versions come to our house every year from both grandmas. One is quite dry.
Right. This is the thing
It's
about
like
the snowball.
you throw them at the wall,
It does-
and the others are just almost the other side of the spectrum, very soft, almost like melt down on the table.
Yeah, I'm no baker, but when it comes to snowballs, I can't really get down with a dry snowball.
No.
I need some goo there.
No, we need to mix that up. Yeah, so we've got lots of kids. The West Street is filling up right now.
Yep, and I think Kevin has even identified some more people to chat with on the streets. So, okay, so we're going to throw it over to Kevin, guys, and do some more street-level chats, and we'll be back with you now when the floats start to roll.
All right, so the snow has started to dwindle down a little bit, but I did manage to find a couple of young girls here who wanted to answer some of those fun questions as well. I think they're going to be ready for this. So first of all, let's say your name.
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. So Danielle, I'm going to ask you a couple of very difficult questions. We'll see if you can answer them. The first one, if Santa Claus had a pet dog, what would he name him?
Santa Claus.
Oh, a play on the Claus. I like that. That is awesome. Okay, favorite Christmas cookie?
Sugar cookies.
Sugar cookies. You're the second one to say that. Awesome. All right, here's the tough one. So we've heard a couple of options from our hosts today, but we didn't hear any options from the kids. So I'm going to ask you, maybe you can be the first kid to give us an answer. But Mrs. Claus, you know who she is?
Yeah.
What would you think her first name would be?
Crystal.
Crystal Claus. I like that. That is a very good job. All right, Danielle, thank you. And over here, your name?
Gwen.
Hi, Gwen. Let me ask you the same questions, okay? Are you ready? What do you think Santa Claus would name a pet dog?
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread. I like that. Gingerbread's a good one. Do you have a favorite Christmas cookie?
Sugar cookie.
Sugar cookies as well. I like sugar. Do you make them and decorate them?
Not usually, but sometimes.
They're a lot of fun to make. Very easy to make. All right, the big one, Mrs. Claus. What do you think her first name might be?
I'm not sure.
It's a tricky one. Want to give it a second to think about it? Yeah, Mrs. Claus. So I'll tell you some of the examples we've had so far. So, of course, Danielle just mentioned Crystal. We've heard Joy as an example. And I forget the other one. Oh, my goodness. Carol. Carol was the other example. So Joy and Carol, and Danielle had Crystal. So what do you think? Is there a name you might think of for Mrs. Claus?
Marjorie.
Marjorie? Okay. Just a random Marjorie thrown out there. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, girls, for that. We've got some names coming our way. We'll see if we can keep getting some more. In the meantime, we're going to head back to Dustin and Krista.
Oh my, it's so awesome. This is my favorite part. I think it's my favorite part of the broadcast is Kevin out on the streets and, unscripted live television. It's just awesome.
Absolute randoms, especially from kids.
Yeah.
Marjorie.
Yeah.
Marjorie Claus.
Absolutely.
I
Kids
like
say
it.
the darndest things. Hey.
I like it. Imagine it was like Bertha.
Yeah. Well, this is at first. Before you said Carol, I was thinking like a real, traditional Newfoundland Bay name.
Thelma.
Like something like that, or like Gladys Claus. Something like that is what came to mind. But yeah, you're right. It has to be, a holiday inspired name, right?
I love it. I just picture them up in the North Pole,
Yeah. And look at
Carol
this now.
Claus. Oh, what do we
Look
have?
at this lovely shot. It's just these are some of my favorite shots. I love the floats when they start to roll, but it's so cool just to see the people gathering. What do we have there? Aaron O'Brien, Corner Brook's tallest man out there with his youngsters somewhere.
Where's the basketball court?
yeah, he was Pasadena All-Star. And somebody just got smoked with a snowball. Oh yeah, it's going down. These kids are getting rowdy. They're waiting for Santa Claus.
Okay, this is a Christmas movie in the making right here.
It is. Look at that. This is gold.
They just need Elf to show up and throw those that snowball arm of his.
Yeah, the 1,000,000 snowballs a minute rocket.
He's the ringer for sure.
Oh, man, I'm trying to see so many people, so many familiar faces here. Oh, one thing I should remember, and our friends in production here can just wave me if this is no longer the case, but along with our sponsors, Access Scaffolding, another partner of this broadcast often is Steel Hotels, who quite often provide accommodations for our crew, again, who come in from around the island to make this happen. So shout out to Steel Hotels, as well as Access Scaffolding, and of course, the Kinsmen.
It's wonderful to have sponsors like that and returning sponsors year after year. I mean, as long as I've been doing this with you, Steel Hotels have been a wonderful supporter of this parade. And, of course, having great partnerships with folks like the City of Corner Brook. This is fabulous. They've shut down the entire street here this morning, keeping everybody safe. We heard from Linda Chason earlier this morning, lots of big plans for the holiday season. And it's just a really exciting place to be this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a winter wonderland, and Corner Brook is just such a beautiful city, especially in the winter. And West Street here, as we'll see, like in this shot right there, just look at that. I mean, these beautiful trees. What a beautiful city, Krista.
It is, and I think we are one of the only regions in Newfoundland right now that have a significant amount of snow.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, but I do hope that we have a white Christmas here this year. No snow in Gander, and we know St. John's.
St. John's,
the old tale of the rain, drizzle, fog. So we hope that turns. We hope that everybody on the island has a white Christmas. I think it's usually a guarantee for Labrador.
It's probably white up there now, eh?
It is. I think they've had snowstorms all week. So they're guaranteed a white Christmas. We hope that folks on the West Coast and all the island is this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Just makes it so much more special. And I think we're just moments away here now. I don't quite hear oh, they're up at the end of the road? Okay. Gian has advised us that the floats are starting to make their way onto West Street now, so it's just about showtime here.
And I think Kevin might actually have a couple of kids lined up to ask our probing questions. Let's see what we get.
Just throw it back over to the street correspondent.
All right, I am here, and I do have a couple of young boys with me. And so we're going to ask, first of all, what's your name?
My name is Owen Park.
Hi, Owen. So I'm going to ask you a very, very tough question, okay? 3 questions. Are you ready? If Santa Claus had a pet dog, what would he name him?
Jingle?
Jingle, I like that. Jingle's a good one. Do you like Christmas cookies?
Yes.
What's your favorite?
I had a Grinch cookie in school yesterday, and I loved it.
A Grinch cookie? Nice. All right. Toughest question of all. Are you ready? Mrs. Claus, you know who that is?
Yes.
What do you think her first name might be?
Well, it's a hard question.
That's the tough one.
Samantha?
Samantha? I like it. That's a good one. And what's your name?
Austin Park.
Hi, Austin. So same questions. Austin, what do you think Santa Claus would name his pet dog?
Jingle.
Jingle. I like that. Jingle's a good one. What about your favorite Christmas cookie?
Santa.
The Santa ones? Do you like chocolate chip cookies, guys? Yeah, chocolate chip cookies are yummy. And what about Mrs. Claus? What do you think her name might be?
I don't know.
No? We had some examples, like we had someone said Joy, someone said Carol, and Crystal, and Marjorie. A lot of different examples. What do you think her name might be?
Mrs. Claus.
Just straight up Mrs. Claus. She might not even have a first name, guys. She might just be Mrs. as her first name, and that's a good idea. Well, guys, thank you so much for having a chat with me. I appreciate it. You guys excited for the parade?
Yes.
Are you excited to see Santa?
Yes.
Awesome. So these guys are excited for the parade. I'm excited for the parade. We're going to head things back to Dustin and Krista here now as we get ready for the parade to head down West Street.
Awesome. Great job, Kevin. And I don't know, man. I think maybe next year I might try to switch it up with Kevin. I kind of like that. I want to be out there running around with the microphone, grabbing people.
Yeah, a little jealousy factor happening here now. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Samantha Claus, I like it.
Yeah.
Jingle, the dog, it fits,
Jingle,
it works.
Jangle.
So stiff competition here this year.
Yeah.
There's 3 prizes to be won by all of the floats.
Right.
We've got a best overall, best nonprofit, and best commercial float. And I have just learned that, drum roll, the judges are us.
Yeah, but not just us. Not just us. Thankfully.
The Rogers crew
Yeah.
here today will be weighing in on these fabulous floats. So, it's
nice.
going to be exciting. It is nice. A little
privilege.
pressure.
And also, we're in quite a, we're in a good vantage point here, I must say. This is really the reward for being part of this broadcast, is getting to have this great seat to the show and getting to see all these floats. And also, I'm excited. Again, I'm kind of pumped about about this daytime thing. I'm happy to be able to see everybody's face. And, I know there were some floats that traditionally people were like in vehicles. Like, for instance, I was just speaking to Len Morris, who's very involved with Special Olympics. And in the past, the Special Olympians would run the route in a bus. From inside the bus.
Yeah.
Today, because daytime parade, not just because of that, but we're going to see them all marching down West Street, all of our local Olympians. So really cool.
Fabulous.
Yeah, and I think we'll see a little bit more of that. So hopefully some more people walking the route today that we can wave to.
And that's all part of it. It's the engagement, right? It's getting people out and enjoying, and we want to see their faces. And I know it's a big honor to participate in some of these floats. Have them outside. Have them waving, greeting. I know there's always some candy available for some of the kids that are close by.
Right.
We're getting close, and I believe Kevin might actually have another child, I believe.
Already.
That's lined up, so let's see what they have to say.
All right, so I have one here with me right now, and I first of all, I spotted the hair, and I thought the hair was really cool. So we're going to have a chat with you. What's your first name?
Ella.
Ella? Hi, Ella. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you can help me with these. The first question is, if Santa Claus had a pet doggy, what do you think he would name him?
Probably Snowball.
Snowball. Oh, I like Snowball. Snowball's a good one. What about this one? Here's another tricky one. Your favorite Christmas cookie?
Chocolate chip.
That's mine too. High five for that one. All right, and here's the big tough one, okay? If Mrs. Claus, okay, you know who Mrs. Claus is? Yeah? What do you think her first name might be? I'll give you some examples of what we've heard so far. Someone said Joy. Another person said Carol. Someone else said Crystal. We had a Samantha and a Marjorie. A lot of examples we've had so far, but what do you think her name might be?
Krista.
Krista. We have a Krista here with us as a host. I'm wondering if she might be actually Mrs. Claus in disguise here today. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much. High five for that, Ella. And the parade is getting pretty close right now, so we're going to head things back to Dustin and Krista right now. Guys, what do you think about those answers?
Great job. They're getting better every time. Kevin, I don't know if Kevin's maybe starting to give them a minute before they go live to think about it, which is not the worst idea. But no, these are great. And great job, Kevin, for coaching along these young people for their television debuts. And I just want to quickly say I looked over to my right side and noticed that my young fella has got off the highway and cleared through.
Great news. Hopefully that means others have as well, and they're making their way down to the Santa Claus parade.
Yeah, there he is right over there. Hi, Dawson. Hey, bud. Hey. Maybe we'll get him over on the shot later. We'll see what happens.
That'd be wonderful.
That'd be fun. Okay, here we go, Krista. Look at that.
We hear some sirens. We see a fire truck. And this is the official start of the Santa Claus Parade on West Street downtown in the city of Corner Brook.
And so right now the fire department and the RNC, they'll be leading the parade. They're also collecting toys up there. So there's people who I see on the street here now who have toys and teddy bears and things that they're going to be donating. And like you mentioned earlier, I forgot to say, the Kinsmen and their new float, of course, they're like the candy float, right? So so they collect up leftover Halloween candy and then they dispense it heavily here at the parade. So there's a little bit of give and there's a little bit of take, and that's Christmas magic.
It is, and I've heard that Santa may have a new ride this year.
Yeah, well, this is what they're saying, right? They wouldn't give me too much insight on it. They said we'll just have to wait and see. So it's always worth waiting for. But here we can see in this shot now the Corner Brook Fire Department, and right behind them the local RNC with their float, and they are collecting toys. Their continuous toy drive that they run pretty much all throughout this month, and they have several events. The big thing at the Arts and Culture Center that they do there, the Berry Merry Christmas and all these things.
And they accept collections at the fire hall as well.
Oh, yeah.
I know I brought some down last year, and doesn't matter, there's folks on duty there 24 hours a day, and they're always available to collect those toys. And certainly, it's been a difficult year for many people, so it's an opportunity for children to have those gifts underneath the tree this year. So there's lots of families up there that do need help. So please consider giving.
If it is the time of year for that. Christmas is wonderful, but of course for some families it's tough and can add strain to already strenuous situations. So
Absolutely.
super grateful to have groups like the Corner Brook Fire Department who are helping to lighten the load for some families in our community.
Yes.
And as well as, the Kinsmen. And we have so many great service groups. I mean, we're sat here right outside of Bennett Hall where our Freemasons meet and the Shriners. And again, just a community is so much better when it has these service groups, hey?
It's the backbone of a community. I was looking at the Shriners International. They are celebrating their 150th anniversary this year.
Amazing.
That's a legacy. And, the services that they offer to burn victims within hospitals. Visited Montreal last week, and they have a massive unit in the Children's Hospital there, and that services our entire country. So the work of these service groups is really critical, and they're all volunteer organizations.
Yep. And so it's just a lot of people want to be more involved in their community, and they maybe just don't know how, right? So that's the best way. Okay. Now, listen, we just heard from our producers that Kevin has identified another target on the street. Oh, look who it is. Okay, we're going to throw it back over to Kevin. It looks like he's found my young fella, so good luck with this one, buddy.
Broadcaster in the making.
I certainly did, and he is loving the sirens right now. And come say hi, Ray, quick.
You say hi?
Hi.
And your name is?
What's your name, please? Talk in the phone.
Right here.
Dawson?
Dawson. So, Dawson, I got to ask you a question. Do you recognize that guy up there sat down? Who's that?
Who is that?
Dad.
That's Dad? Yeah, so we've got Dustin's little boy here. Dawson, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think Santa Claus might have a pet doggy?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you think he might name him?
What's Santa Claus doggy name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What about cookies? Do you like cookies, Dawson? Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. That's mine too. High five, Dawson. Thank you so much. And there he is. I think he's ready to go back and enjoy the sirens now as the parade comes by, but I thought it'd be great to have him on for you. Dustin, there you go. Back to you, Dustin and Krista.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kev, for that lovely little treat over there. As you can see, he's a little bit more shy than old Dad, right?
Lots of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of time.
Absolutely. He's very excited to be here today, and so I am as well. I really thought they were going to spend this entire parade on the side of the highway somewhere, but glad to know that's cleared up now, and the highway is accessible again.
That's great.
Whoops, our sheets are blowing away. So here we go. We're about to hear the sirens now. That may take over our microphone, so we'll just spend a moment watching the fire department. All this excitement. We see some RNC officers right behind them. One's carrying a boombox. And as well, we've got some of the Bay of Islands Search and Rescue. You're going to see them throughout this parade. They're wearing the reflective vests that say BOISAR, B-O-I-S-A-R. And really, this parade couldn't happen without the Search and Rescue.
It could not. And another service organization that of volunteers that is essential to operate. Ooh! I think we are officially taken over by the fire truck.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, our audio engineers in the van will keep this straight for us.
We have a fabulous team here at Rogers here today.
Super
behind
thankful.
the scenes, out here shooting, all this set up overnight. It takes a lot of work, and here we have it, folks.
There it is.
The start of the Santa Claus parade. Oh, and we have a gorgeous little baby in the front seat.
Oh, riding shotgun.
Oh my goodness.
There's little earphones on. Awesome.
Fabulous folks.
A few members there
from our local
and their
police
over there. Lovely.
We have the mascot for the DARE program.
The DARE Lion.
So that's the education program that happens for all of grade 6s.
We've got an inflatable Santa rod and shotgun in the police
And do we have anyone in the back? That's the big question.
No, it looks like
no. Okay.
No troublers.
It's a crime-free Santa Claus parade.
Awesome. It looks like they've definitely collected a few gifts.
This is always the highlight for me. I love to see these young folks out marching, playing,
Yeah,
showing
too.
the banners.
Absolutely. It looks like, let's see, I can't tell now. Are these Sea Cadets? Or are they Army Cadets? I don't know. Either way, I love it. I was a cadet when I was young, and
were you?
Yeah, the parades were always a proud moment. Really, you felt like you were part of something when you got to march with your friends. And here's the Special Olympians.
Oh, and we see them all.
Right
this
up
is
front.
fabulous.
Legendary Jackie Barrett holding the flag up in the front. World record setter, smasher. Hey guys, our Olympians. We've got some coaches. Hey Pam. Amazing
And we have
to
Parks
see.
Canada this year.
Parks Canada.
Great to see them involved.
Hey, there's Cheyenne, Pam. Hey, Natasha. Awesome to see. Awesome to see. We've got a Special Olympian as well. Well known to there, Cheyenne Moore, in with the Parks Canada team. Happy
And
holidays from
Midland.
Thank you guys, helping things keep moving at this holiday season.
And that is very important. You know, we're all standing behind the Canada Post postal workers.
Absolutely.
It's certainly impacted the movement of a lot of goods this year and those gifts. So the role that they play is incredibly important.
Yeah, we hope they find a favorable outcome, and I'm sure they're all looking forward as well to this, to getting back to work. But Canada Post has assured us that no letters to Santa were disrupted throughout this strike process. So
how fabulous is that?
Nothing to worry about there.
And I think you know, the folks here locally, they care quite a lot. They've even been accepting letters to Santa at the picket line. This year, they have.
That's a great way. That's a great way to bring some attention as well to the cause, right? Yeah. And here's the Bay of Islands Search and Rescue, rolling through with their big response trailer with their snowbulance.
This wasn't in the parade last year. I wonder, is this a new piece of equipment that they have?
It definitely is. It looks pretty awesome.
That's fabulous.
I hope I don't ever end up in it, but I'm glad it exists. And who's coming through here now? Just to let the viewers at home know, my sheets caught the wind about 2 floats in, so we're doing it live. And we've got our good friend, the clown, who's riding in a Jeep this year.
Oh, wow. And
Don
Hiscock, and he has been a clown in this parade for almost 50 years.
Wow.
And at 95, he can no longer walk, so he has a ride here today. And his son, Keith, is driving him. So fabulous to see Don here today.
Amazing, Krista. And I'm so happy that your order and your sheets are still very organized. You're much better at spreadsheet management than I am. But yeah,
we all have our talents, Dustin.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go off what I see, and you help fill in the gaps there. But yeah, Don Hiscock, of course, so great to see. He's still part of the parade, still making people smile.
Oh, what do we have next?
We have
Perfect Pedicures.
Pedicures.
Oh,
love it.
This is fabulous. You have a pet?
I have
you
a pet.
You have a dog?
I have a 1-year-old chocolate lab.
I have a 2-year-old golden retriever.
Oh, wow.
They should go for pedicures together.
Yeah, they should.
Give them a paw day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect pedicures. And who do we have here now? We've got the Corner Brook Baptist Church, I think.
Yes.
Coming through.
Oh, come let us adore him.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good
So we have the Holidays for Hope. Now, this is a fabulous young group, and they collect for the food bank every year. This year, they had attempted to have their holiday haunted house and weren't able to secure a space. And I saw they've created a Christmas house this year. So it's not quite open yet. They're setting it up. They'll be collecting for the food bank there. Oh, look at these wonderful girls in costume. These are performers. Fabulous group of young people.
And it looks like now, I think Rapid Power Sports pulled through the shot. Not sure if that's... Okay, we're moved through. Beautiful Sea-Doo Switch.
All right,
festival.
so we've got some big rigs coming.
There they are. There's Rapid Power Sports and their Sea-Doo Switch all decked out for the holiday season. Hey, guys. Awesome.
My husband wants one of those. We won't talk about that
I do
today.
too. Man, oh man, do
They
I
are
ever.
fabulous. They can go anywhere, and it's like a jet boat and a pontoon boat all in one.
It seems like an ultimate vehicle for life in Western Newfoundland.
Yes.
And coming up now, who do we have here? Clubs and Scouts. Oh, this is a big one, of course, a big organization.
And they're loaded up there today. Lots of young faces to see.
Yep, absolutely. With
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Some help from their friends at Pike's Trucking. They've got a lovely trailer, very festive. Lots of young people, future leaders. The 54th Corner Brook Beavers, Cubs, and Scouts.
What a great program they run here.
Absolutely. And my young fella just joined Beavers this year.
Oh,
so, very
so it
excited.
begins.
Oh, so it begins, yep. Really, really excited. He's been loving it. Hey, Beavers. Hey, Scouters. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
our wonderful sponsor is up here next, Access Scaffolding.
Our newest sponsors.
We're going to say a big thank you as they drive by.
Now, listen, for those who don't know, Access Scaffolding has been emerging over the last few years in Corner Brook because basically they're willing to do anything. If you tell them that you have a complicated project that needs some industrial scope work, you need to call Access Scaffolding.
Merry
There's
Christmas.
nothing that they
Thank
cannot
you.
do. Nothing they can't do. Hey, there's the Grinch. He looks better. He looks handsomer now.
Pretty fierce there.
Access Scaffolding. Basically, if you don't know, what Access Scaffolding does is they can put basically scaffolding structures anywhere you need. Famously, they have put scaffolding across the gorge in Grossmorn to build a new bridge. They've built buildings around other buildings for construction projects. They've built stages on top of Marble Mountain. They can really do anything.
Lots of challenges thrown their way. Oh, I think we actually have Cindy Lou Who in the back seat. Now, that was a lot of work.
Look at that hair.
Good job.
How do you even do that?
Well done.
Cindy Lou.
Party's coming next.
Here comes our friends at Party's Waste Management with a festive float on their vacuum truck. The old 900
They've gone
Eco.
all out with the lights on this.
They have. They have. Amazing to see. Our friends at Kent as well, they got the side taken out of her for their float.
Oh, and the Grinch is driving again. We've got a lot of Grinches driving today.
The Grinch was just driving the Access Scaffolding truck, and then he's teleported into this Kent vehicle. Look at that. That's really cool. I didn't know that these trucks even opened up like that. It's awesome. Some nice floats.
We have Cal Tire up next, folks.
Coming into the shot.
We've got Frosty in the back, is it?
Yep, this is the Snowman. Cal Tire, one of the city's newest tire providers. Happy to see they've joined this parade this year. And is this also, what do we have here? Right in behind Cal Tire.
A-Line greeting cards is up next.
Awesome. A-Line
and
greeting
look,
cards.
they've got a large greeting card. Now, can you imagine putting that in the mail?
I guess this is a big time of year for A-Line greeting cards.
Yes, it would be.
A lot of people would be shocked to know that there's actually a massive greeting card business. They're actually pretty big, and you can be a lot of places in Canada and open a card and see that it actually came from Corner Brook, Newfoundland. So really interesting.
I'm going to have to start looking at that.
Yeah,
That's
you'll
fabulous.
be surprised, yeah. And
we have the Baptist Church.
Grace Baptist Church coming through again, giving out some goods to people on street level. Lovely little float. What do we have here? Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas from Grace Baptist Church. A candy
Thank you,
cane.
folks.
Good tidings of great joy.
And is this an A-Line card? Maybe.
It probably could be. Hey, man, we're getting more goodies.
Oh,
yeah, we're good, man.
we're good. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Good tidings. Great joy. Merry Christmas. The main character of Christmas. I love it.
And parade. Bright Side.
Bright Side?
Bright Side is up next, folks.
Bright Side. That's the Knights of
Now
Columbus.
we've got
there.
the Knights of Columbus.
Coming through.
We've got a couple more big rigs coming up here, Dustin.
We got the Bright Side Tacoma with some inflatables in the back. We got the Santa's dog there that Kevin was talking about a little bit earlier.
We've got a suggestion of Jingle.
Jingle.
Snowball the dog.
I like Jingle. I think Jingle's
I
a
like
great
Jingle
name
too.
for a dog.
Yes, I agree.
Might even name my next dog Jingle.
We've inspired a next dog. You're brave.
Oh yeah, there will always be a dog. I'm a dog guy. Oh, Bright Isle. Yeah. Premium Enterprise is coming through with a beautiful decked out flatbed.
We've got another Grinch themed.
Yeah, a local towing and recovery company. People love the Grinch theme. Oh, they got some music. It's Grinch.
I love the live music.
Welcome to Whoville, a really nice Grinch themed throat there. Some creativity.
Conway's Towing, and we can see this is their work in action. We've
Conway's
got
Towing, yeah.
a truck on the back. Hopefully wasn't involved in
This is what they do, right?
any accident, but it
Yep.
looks safely secured there on the top. Kids inside.
Conway's Towing, you know, they get a little busier around winter time. Of course, it gets slippery around here. And so while we wish everybody drives safe all winter, of course, should you end up in a snarl, Conway's Towing. Coming through now, we've got some more cadets. Just waiting to see here, the Air Cadets, the 511 Humber Air Cadets.
And a live band.
And their live
marching band. Well, the marching band is getting a ride, but they sound
That's cool.
fabulous.
They do. Oh, man, I love that.
Nothing like that. Horns at Christmas.
Amazing.
It's a large group of them marching this morning.
Look at these disciplined young people. This is it. Get your kids, make them cadets, air cadets, sea cadets, whatever it is. A great way to learn skills, great way to learn about the outdoors, leadership, discipline, public speaking. Wonderful.
Okay, and
Another
we're
little-
still just chugging along here this morning. I think up next we have the First Pentecostal Church, I believe.
Yep, another little nativity scene float here. Awesome to see, keeping it real.
And this is a 16-foot float bed.
Wow, look at that. Sheep and all.
The full setup here this morning. Up next we have Nissan, I believe,
Yep.
followed by the Salvation Army.
We have the Salvation Army in a Nissan. Look at that. Oh, Christmas Inception, amazing. Great partners, right? It's good to see these partnerships throughout the town between our businesses and
Giving hope
not-for-profits.
today, and we know the wonderful work that
Absolutely.
the Salvation Army does
And
for
listen here.
many social causes around our country
Absolutely.
and beyond.
And if you see the Christmas kettles out this year, guys, please consider throwing a few dollars in there, saying hi to the volunteers. It's not just Salvation Army officers and staff who run these kettles. It's really done by volunteers from all over your community.
It is. They have some new digital giving options as well. Emergency disaster services up next here
And
with
this
the
is-
Salvation
yeah,
Army.
This is the type of stuff that when you put money in a kettle, often it could end up, being part of these big community contributions.
Folks here from Western Kia.
John
I
Palsy.
bought my
John
new
Palsy. Yeah, there he is.
I bought my new EV from Kia this year.
Yeah, it's one of the, a lot of people are driving these new electric Kias, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw.
Here's the EV9.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I
at
have
that.
one of those, and
ya?
fabulous
Wow,
vehicle.
look at you.
So pleased.
Wait, now this one or that one?
This one, the SUV.
Oh, wow, look at that thing. Look at the wheels on that thing. Wicked.
Health services up next.
Hey, Donnie. Yep, NL Health Services coming through. Oh, we love it.
And today we want to see them with their lights on, driving slowly.
Yeah, that's right.
We know the service that these folks provide.
Absolutely. Shout out to the paramedics. An amazing service to the community. A tough job. Someone's got to do it. Coming in behind them, the gymnasts, saltos. Now, usually these people are like backflipping their way down the street here. So we'll see what goes on.
We've got a lively group. They're
Wow.
coming with their elf hats.
There they go.
Here's
Here's some
Saltos
cartwheels.
Gymnastics folks.
Oh yeah, here they go.
This is their competitive gymnastics team.
They don't care.
There's
that
a
it's
large
slushy.
group of them here today. We've got some cartwheelers. They're going to show us their stuff.
Oh,
They don't
wonderful.
mind those
they
wet
don't
roads.
Care. They're going all over it.
Wow, what a large group. We wish them luck in their
Yeah.
competitions this year.
Absolutely. And shout out to all the parents and coaches who support the gymnastics club. Coming in behind them now, we've got Blackwood signs. I'm sure they've helped a lot of people put together their floats actually here in this parade. Great local company showing off what they can do here.
And we would think that they have prepared all of these signs that are on the float, and they are
Definitely.
very well done.
Absolutely. Crisp,
Merry Christmas.
colorful, beautiful signage. Hey, man. Oh, boy.
You're getting a lot of shout-outs here today.
Yeah, somebody just scraped by and said, I see you on TV all the time, but my TV's broke. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I love it.
You're a local celebrity, Dustin.
Oh, yeah. Great. Love the Channel 9.
I love it.
Oh, what do we have here? Look at this one.
Oh, stink, stank, stunk.
Stunk.
Any guesses?
Well,
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
absolutely. Look
This
at
is
this.
JCL Trucking, folks. This is
Oh, my gosh.
quite the setup.
Now, this is an impressive one, I got to say. Look at the Grinch on there. He's creeping me right out, man. This is too real.
Oh, he's living this character.
Wow.
This
Who
is
is
a
this?
48-foot
This
flat
is-
deck,
Guys,
and they've got themselves railed in for safety. We're
gonna-
glad to see that.
I'm going to tell you right now, Krista, this is a contender for me. I'm going to have to remember this one in our judging later
Let's-
because this is a very
How many
impressive.
Christmas trees do we have on there?
Oh, my
1,
God.
2, 3, at least 20.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got True Line right behind.
Towing their trailer. You see these guys all over the place, fixing up our lines, parking lots, roadways.
Pavement
Love it.
markings.
You need them. Shout out to True Line. It's a lovely.
We've got
Man,
a few
people just-
Grinches, another Grinch driver.
People love the Grinch, man. The Grinch is like more popular than Santa here. I don't know what that
But
means.
we are excited for the big guy. He's
We
going to be
are
coming. We're going to
excited.
see a new sleigh this year.
I think we've got Chrysler, our local Chrysler dealer, coming
Yeah,
through.
City Chrysler is coming up next.
And a decked out Dodge Ram with an inflatable and some festive folks inside. Float number 35.
And this is a Merry Christmas theme for City Chrysler.
Oh yeah, look at that. I love this shot up West Street.
And I believe they're followed by the College of the North Atlantic.
Absolutely. And their shiny new truck.
Sure, the students are getting ready for their midterm exams now, and will be
Yep.
thankful for the Christmas break coming up.
About to
At
get
both-
on with their holiday.
Look at those smiling faces.
Who do we have here?
Merry
driving this thing?
Christmas!
Driven by legendary Trevor Jage. Woohoo! Yeah, they're pumped. They're stoked for Christmas in there.
Oh, they've got the tunes going.
They do.
It's the way to do it.
And Kona coming through. CNA with their sleigh in tow. Amazing. Man, every now and then I forget we're broadcasting and I just get lost in the holiday magic, looking into some
Well,
sweet
we're
John's eyes.
watching too, and
Yeah.
this year we need to weigh in on
Yeah, that's right.
on the floats, so we need to take it all in as well.
All
Up
phase
next,
construction.
all phase construction.
Absolutely. And they're called All Phase for a reason. You see these guys popping up houses all over the place. Even in my neighborhood in Pasadena, I've been seeing All Phase all over the place.
So they do new home construction in the area.
Yeah. And for example, look at this new home that they've built here for Santa Claus. This lovely little gingerbread house.
And do they have a fire?
Is there
A fire pit back
oh,
there?
there's a real fire on the go.
Oh, hook us
I love
up.
it.
My
Okay,
toes
this
are
is
starting
nice.
to get a little cold over here.
This is nice. This is legit.
And we have the new Corner Brook Dance Hub.
Dance Hub. Wow. I haven't heard of the Dance Hub. A cool thing about
This is the new Dance Studio West.
Oh, okay.
Under new ownership of Candace Pike,
Oh, awesome.
and offering a variety of dance programs for youth and adults.
Very cool. You know, one cool thing about this parade is it really allows people to get exposed to businesses and groups and clubs in the town that they maybe hadn't heard of before. Even me sometimes.
Yeah, there's a couple businesses here today that are new to me, so I'm going to have to Google them and check them out.
Family Outreach Center coming through with this Charlie Brown themed vehicle. Looking awesome. Whoa, it's got snowed on.
And Charlie Brown is another Christmas classic movie. I think it's a must-see for our family, of course.
Centrex coming through. It's we got Santa on the roof, right behind his reindeer here. I guess Rudolph.
And
Nice.
Centrix is Health Solutions.
Nice. That's what we need around here. Health solutions.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Up next, the Food Bank Network of the Bay of Islands Ministerial Association. And we've got some folks collecting letters. So for those kids that would have brought their letter to Santa here today, looks like
it looks
they're
like they're giving out
collecting
candy.
and they're giving out candy.
Okay. Okay, we must be getting close to the Kinsmen crew. I see the candy starting to come out, so.
Okay, that's a sure sign.
Yeah. Oh,
So
right.
this is the Merry Christmas food drive.
Right.
They are collecting. Continue to collect if you can. Please donate. This time of year is especially difficult for some families in need.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If there was ever a time to share a little bit, if you've got a little extra, it's this time of year. Some of our local forces out here as well contributing.
They have their trailer ready to go.
So the Corner Brook Winter Carnival. Oh, okay. So who do we have here? We have Leaf.
Leif
Leaf is making
Erickson!
float number 41.
Float
Leif
41.
Erickson.
This must have been a late edition.
Making
We're
a special
so
appearance.
happy to see him.
Yeah, usually we don't get to see Leaf until Carnival's in full swing, but he's emerged out of his icy igloo cave here just for one special
Lovely
parade.
to see. This is Corner Brook Pride, is it?
I think this could be the Hollywood First Nation.
Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous!
And our new chief, Jenny Brake. Absolutely. Great to see.
And we
Yeah,
have
there's the float.
another Whoville float
Oh,
coming up. Oh, I like
We have
the
here Star and Corner Taxi.
I like the front of this one.
Star and Corner Taxi, of course, now working together to serve you better. And a really nice Whoville depiction. Man, there's a lot of Grinch.
That's a lot of work went into this one.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love the sign in there.
And the
Grinch's
balloon
Lair,
hook,
Whoville.
that's fabulous.
Yeah, really, really neat. Great job. Oh, look at the hair.
Okay, there's a lot of prep went
Yeah,
into this one
is
here
a nice
this
one. This is
morning.
an impressive one, I gotta say. Are these? Oh, express delivery to Santa.
Oh, I'm hearing some ho
Wait a
ho
second.
hos.
I hear ho hos. Couldn't be though. Couldn't be already, could it?
Do we have
No.
the big guy coming?
Oh,
Is
well,
he close?
We've got the kin club coming through here now, so we must be getting close.
Okay.
These are usually the VIP escorts to the big guy.
These are the primary organizers of the parade today. A lot of work
Yeah.
and planning goes into this.
We've got the co-chair of the parade over here. And there he is.
Here he is.
Look at that. The big guy is here with his reindeer. He's glistening new. He's got an upgrade this year on his float.
Well done,
Look at that.
Santa. He's got a nice ride.
He's got a nice ride. They got a back on it this year. A little wind protection for Santa.
He's got his own stage.
Oh, my God. Look at
Sing
these.
us a song, Santa.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Look at these
King
reindeer.
Canada, Kinsmen Club of Corner Brook. There is Santa Claus, everyone. The kids are so excited
Unreal.
right
Where's
now.
my kid? I want to try to see his reaction to this. Where is he? Wow. Oh, I still believe. Kevin is close, but we're looking for Kevin now to see if he's managed to intercept anybody on the street. He's close. He's at the van. Wow. And sponsors, of course, of the Santa float, Burton's Appliances, Hancock's Auto Body, Blackwood Signs as well, who helped put all that together. And of course, another fun part of the parade is getting to watch the parade of vehicles that were waiting for the last hour to come down West Street.
That didn't get the memo.
Yeah, they're still festive though. They're happy. They're waving. Incredible.
How can you not be this time of year?
Incredible. So I think now we're going to throw it again over to Kevin one more time. He's out on the street. Kevin is good to go. Kevin's over there by City Pharmacy. He's got a group, and he's looking good to go. Let's throw it over to the man on the street, Kevin.
Well, and that's it for the parade. It was great. We had a lot. These folks were here from the very beginning. I saw them standing over here. Tell me, guys, what did you think about the parade?
Well, great as always. Santa Claus is the best.
So you enjoyed the fact it was a daytime parade, a bit different than what we've had in the past. You think it went well, yeah?
It went well. I love the night one, but it was beautiful, and it's nice to see all the kids out.
So we've been asking some of the kids some questions, and I want to ask you guys, because you're a little bit older, maybe you can answer these questions a bit better, I don't know. But if Santa Claus had a dog as a pet, what would Santa name him?
Santa's name is
Tinsel.
Dog.
Tinsel?
Tinsel.
Tinsel. We got Tinsel. We got Tinsel. Oh, now, you know what? Here's a cookie-related question. What's your favorite Christmas cookie?
Oh, I like Christmas. Shortbreads are good. I like shortbreads.
Yeah? Shortbread. Anybody else?
I like oatmeal raisin, but I don't know if that's specifically a Christmas cookie.
Oatmeal raisins are good. All right, here's the toughest question I've asked today. Mrs. Claus. We all know Mrs. Claus. What do you think her first name might be?
Mary.
Mary.
Mary. Mary.
Mildred. She looks like a Mildred.
She looks like a Mildred. I like that. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the parade, and we'll hope to see you again next year. Absolutely. Say hi.
Hi, Aaron. Hi, Niall.
They're watching from London and Ottawa.
Hey, everybody.
All right, guys. It's been an awesome day. I'm going to throw it back to you, Dustin and Krista. Merry Christmas, everybody.
And thank you so much to Kevin. Incredible job, as always, on the street interacting with the public. And Krista, I guess this is about time to wrap up our 5th holiday broadcast together?
Yes, this is it.
Yeah.
Fourth, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a wonderful day. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you from us at Rogers, and we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. And just one more time, thanks again to our sponsors, Access Scaffolding, who really helped pull this together, to Steel Hotels, and again to the wonderful production team from Rogers Television, and of course our sign language interpreter, Mr. Roger Azevedo over there. Shout out to everybody. Merry Christmas from all of us at Rogers. Have a safe and happy New Year. Let's hug it out, Krista. Thank you. This was awesome.
This was wonderful. Do it again.
See you, team. We good?
comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.